What is up, guys? Chris Jardine here, community and content developer for Out of the Park Baseball, back with another episode in our Perfect Team 21 tutorial series. We have a slew of them out there already, talking about the entry pool, the league structure, how to make perfect points from achievements, and in this particular episode, we are going to talk about the auction house. Under the market tab, you will find the auction house, which is basically the giant buy and sell for player cards. If you have excess cards, cards you don't want, top end cards, if you're looking to pick somebody up, the auction house is the swap meet of Perfect Team. Essentially, if you're trying to buy a card from the auction house, you can put in all the different types of search filters we have, and we're going to be adding some more of these in post-launch support as well. There is a type for different card types, so if you're building a future legend team, you can search by that. You can set your price parameters. You can look by position. If you're looking for a certain level of cards, so for example, if you only buy gold cards, you can set that as well. And you can also set what you want the sort to be. Again, we are going to be adding to these filters as well over time. So let's say, for example, I would like to pick up this live Max Scherzer. So I can expand the little plus next to Scherzer. It's going to show me the card art, which is great. Some particulars. I can see a breakdown of his ratings, which we are going to cover in a future tutorial video as well, what the ratings mean, what they kind of do, and how you can use these ratings to maximize your team. It also shows you over here collection missions that this card is part of. If you're trying to complete the collection missions, again, we're going to have a tutorial video about those as well at a future time. So I can look at this Max Scherzer, and if what I want to do is if I want to see all of these Max Scherzers, I can click on it, and you can see it will populate Max Scherzer in the search up here, and it will automatically show me all of that same card. So I can look to see which one is the best value. So there's two ways I can approach buying this Max Scherzer. One, I can place a bid. So if I want to see if I can get this card for a hair over 20,000 perfect points, I could put a bid in here. I don't have the coins right now, but I could put a bid in for 20,000 as it has no bids. And I could hit submit, and it will accept my bid as the top bid. Now, this card still has, almost 7 hours, a little over 7 hours, almost 8 hours to go. So there's a very good chance that somebody could come along and outbid me, at which time I will get a notification in-game that I've been outbid. One thing I can also do is if I say, listen, I'm comfortable paying 23,000 for this card, I could put 23,000 in the bid over here, and I can hit submit. I will be the highest bidder at 20,000 perfect points. It works kind of like if you've ever used eBay, it's kind of a similar system. We won't charge you more than 1 perfect point more than the previous highest bid. So if I put 23,000 in, it will put me as the leader at 20,000. And if nobody else bids on it, I will get it for 20,000. And the 3,000 point difference will come back to me. But what this ensures is if I'm going to be away from the computer for a while, I'm not going to be right there to handle the auction house. If somebody bids 22,000, it will bump my bid up to 22,001. If someone bids 22,500, it will bump my bid up to 22,501. Basically, you're saying, I like it at 20K, but I'm willing to pay 23,000. If somebody bids 23,001, you will then be outbid, get the notification, you have to go back in and get them. So that's kind of how the bidding process works. The other option is you can just buy it now. If you have, in this case, 24,999 perfect points, you can buy this card instantly and have him be on your roster. You don't have to worry about the 7 hours. You don't have to worry about being outbid. You just buy the card will be on your roster, and away you go. So that is how you acquire cards. Now let's take a look at the opposite of that, which is using the auction house in order to make your team better. So I have this Andrew McCutchen sitting on my reserve roster. I'm not using him. Let's see what we might be able to get for him. So when you right click on a player, you can go to put card up for auction right here. So I could quick sell him right now. Every different tier of cards has a different quick sell value. So any gold card quick sells for 1,000 perfect points. I get that right now, 1,000 perfect points in my account. I can use it to buy another player. I can use it to buy a pack if I want to. But let's see what put them up for an auction. So what you're going to see here is a lot of things. So first of all, the starting bid. The starting bid can be no lower than the quick sell. Optional buy now price. So I can see down here, look, since we've started on Friday, McCutcheon goes for about $14.99 on average. Somebody has bid $2,000 for him. So if I want to go $1,500, I can do that. So somebody could buy it now for $1,500. The listing duration can be anywhere from 15 minutes to 48 hours. I usually stick with 24 hours personally because I usually check my perfect team at the same time every day. You can also click this box, automatically sell card for $1,000. So basically, if he does not sell, the game will quick sell it for you and you will get the quick sell value. We already talked about the past auctions for this card. If you look at it and you think, well, he's only really going for $1,200, you can just quick sell it right now. Forget about it. New this year is the Show Active Missions button. So, this particular McCutcheon is part of the Live Cards Philadelphia Phillies series. And again, we're going to cover collections in the next video. So if you're not really sure what the collections mean, soak in what I'm talking about right now. Watch the next tutorial, which is going to be all about collections. So you can see, well, listen, this is the only McCutcheon I have. I'm halfway done the Phillies, so I'm probably going to want to hang on to him. And then we have the rules for the auction as well. Again, any card you auction will be removed from your roster automatically. Once you auction a card, you cannot use him for 14 days if you auction him from your active roster. And also, any auctions that go through the auction house have a 10% tax on them as well. So I'm going to cancel this. I don't really want to sell this McCutcheon because I'm trying to do some of the live collections. So again, that's how you use the auction house to get cards and to make money. The auction house is basically the giant hub of Perfect Team, where the strategy comes into it, what cards you hang on to, what cards you sell, what cards you quick sell. Again, a lot of people can go to manage inactive cards, and you can use the radio button to click a whole bunch of them here and quick sell some of your extras if you don't want to go through the hassle of trying to get them on the auction house. But essentially, buying and selling cards is going to be how you're going to make and generate some of your better cards. It's also how you're going to make more perfect points. So again, that's kind of the ins and outs of the auction house. If you guys have any questions about it, make sure you guys leave a comment down below, and I'll do my best to answer them all in short order. Guys, if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you get the notifications when we post all of our new videos as well. And until next time, I have been Chris Jardine, aka Snaggle J. Keep swinging for the fences.